So if you don't have Scratch already installed, you can download it from Microsoft Store. Now I have installed Scratch and launched it. So to make a game, you need to delete this cat. Then you can search XY grid and insert that backdrop. I will add a ball and another one called battle. So when you have these two selected, you can create a new sprite and we will call this the game manager. Because we don't want it to be seen by anyone, we can just leave it there. So for the ball, what we can do is just make the paddle out. So events, when this flag clicked, the code under this block will be summoned. So we want this code to repeat forever. Move, turn 90 or 45 degrees. Move move 10 steps if on edge bounce, and oh, so now for this, as you can see, it just goes in this direction only. So to avoid that, what we have to do is turn it 45 or 90 or whatever degrees you want. It should be bigger than 30 and lower than 100. So now that this is working, we stop that, and we can also use pick random one. So as I said, from 30 to 100 degrees. So it will pick random and start the game. Now in the forever one, I will create another script forever. If touching the paddle, in that case we want it to bounce, but we can't use a made up program like if on edge bounce. We have to use move 10 steps and maybe move 10 steps and turn 90 degrees. So now if it touches the paddle, it will. Then we also have to add move 100 steps. Turn 90 degrees, move 10 steps. But before that, we need to add some control to the paddle. Whatever, if and okay, so if keys A or whatever you want pressed, and if key D or whatever you want pressed, then we can't use move 10 steps because that means going up, or move negative 10 steps because that means going down. But what we can do is we can use change X buttons. We change X by -10 if we press A, and by 10 if we press T. So here in this clip, now I can play. But if it lands in the middle or somewhere, there's a bit of a problem. Let me show you. Oh, see. So another thing which we can do is we can again add quick random to make this game more random and not obvious. Again, from 30 to 100 will be best. Now, and when we click the flag button, we want it to go into our center of the screen, because if I leave the game here and it starts and goes up, it will be weird. 0 and 0 is the center of the screen. Now for the paddle, when the game starts, I want to go to -150, and again you can play around with the Y to find out what's the best suited for your game, and like that. Now our game's pretty much working, but the thing is there's no challenge, no score, no high score. So to add some challenge and make it look a bit nicer, what I will do is first I'll add another sprite. It's called line. So because it's red, it obviously means like it's danger. So again, when this clicked, go to 0, -170, or to -175. -177.5. Yeah, that looks nice. Although there's still some space. So what I'll do is -170 or -180. Now it's perfect. So now for the ball, I will duplicate this code of touching events, stop all, with touching line, events stop all, and for that hide and broadcast message I'll call it stop, and everything. Duplicate that. Or when I receive stop, hide. So when using these hide blocks, you need to be very careful, because if you don't do show when the game starts, then it will be weird that you lose without even you knowing that the game has started. Okay, so should be working right now. Yes. We can control our paddle, the game's looking nice. But the problem is, again, it's not challenging. So what I'll do is, whenever it touches the paddle, I will call this function called create clone of myself. This will make the game more challenging, and to make it more graphically attractive, I will just add these switch blocks, and what they will do is they will start with a yellow ball, and whenever the paddle touches this, it will change the posture. But when this thing creates a clone of itself, it will be near the player, and soon your game will bug and stop. As you can see, it's near the player. So what I will do is to make it actually move like the others, we need an event and block, and this is called when this when loudness, when I listen stop, when I start as a clone. I want to duplicate this right here. Yes. And when I start as a clone, duplicate it right here. When I start as a clone, duplicate it here. Blocks, nothing here, nothing. Okay, so now the game will be more challenging, like 5 clones attacking you all at once. And now what I want to do is I want to add, first let me delete this variable, make new variable called score and another called high score, and I will make another called time. These are pretty well aligned. So now this is the time when our game manager kicks in. But first, before the game we do anything with the game manager, when touching paddle, we need to change score by 1. Next, costume, or as soon as it touches paddle, change score by 1. As soon as it touches paddle, change score by 1. And yes, so here, so now with the game manager here, we say when this clicks, set score to 0, and forever if ever the score is smaller than the is oh sorry if ever the high score is smaller, or the score is bigger than the high score, what will it do is set high score to score. Now with that done, we also want to one more thing. Yes, time. So duplicate this, remove this if section here, whatever, change time by 1, and that will happen in case that will happen every 1 second. So our game is pretty much playable. If you don't like the clone thing, you can just delete. Like, the game is getting harder with the clone thing on it, so I will delete all the clone blocks. If you want the game to be like that, it's up to you, but I don't want it to be like unwinnable or the game which you can never win. So yes. And as you might have noticed, first I want to make another variable and call it ball underscore speed, and this will store the speed of our ball. So showing our ball speed here, but I don't want it to show it there. Let me just align it again so it doesn't take up as much space there. So move ball speed steps. To control the ball speed, I will duplicate this every, let's say, 2.5 seconds. It will increase the ball speed, and when our game starts, of course we want to set the ball speed to something like 4 or 5. And let me clean up blocks, clean up blocks, clean up blocks. And I don't want the user to see such a bad thing. And I found out that this neon tunnel suits this game very well. So if we play it now, as you can see, the ball speed is increasing and it will continue to increase as the game progresses. And there's a timer running. 1, 2, 3. Your score, high score is 16. And ball touched the ground. And if you don't want the ball to change its speed so frequently, you can just change that. You can set it to change speed on the time you want it to change speed. I think that was a glitch. Okay. So to see this, now that glitch shouldn't happen, and I don't want that ball to change speed so frequently. That was becoming unbearable. So let's enjoy until the ball comes. Was that a glitch again? And I noticed something pretty bad that shouldn't have happened. If you have noticed already, the timer continues running even if we stop the game. So to stop that from happening, I will duplicate this. Oh, not this one. I have to duplicate this block, add it here, set time to 0. Okay. Now it will start from 0 every time. And our score is also pretty inaccurate. To stop that inaccurate score, I will move it 30 steps. How much is that? That's a significant amount. It should stop that score glitch from happening again. As you can see, it stopped that score glitch. So I and show that now 30 is not great at all. I will do something like 40. And now our game is working. That's what we'll show you. We'll go in tutorials, and for some reason it doesn't give us all the blocks, so there are some blocks here. So if you want to add more blocks, you can click this add extension button and select the block you want to add. For like I wanted to add a pen block, but I couldn't find it, so here, text to speech, translate, pen, music, video sensing, and this video sensing is pretty accurate for a basic program. So see you next time.